helping people to skip their knee and shoulder surgeries. And football Hall of Famers, the Navy SEALs, and people like you and me. You really have to experience it to believe it, and you can with Curve's 90-day risk-free guarantee. If it doesn't reduce your pain, send it back for a full refund. But I promise the Curve will change your life. Order your Willow Curve today with a 90-day risk-free money-back guarantee by phone or online at trywillowcurve.com.
This is a Fox News alert. A guard has been shot at the U.S. Census Bureau headquarters in Suitland, Maryland. Law enforcement officials tell Fox News the shooter is still on the loose. Right now, the FBI is rushing to the scene. Stay with Fox News for more on this breaking news. And thank you for being with us. We'll see you again tomorrow night right here at 7 p.m. Eastern. By the way, who should be on Time's 100 list this year, the most influential? Jill Tamorisi. Give this mother the recognition she deserves. So tweet your vote. You have to do two things, but hashtag Time100 with hashtag Jill Tamorisi. It's all you have to do. Or find out more on GretaWire.com. This is the last day to do it, so do it now. Make sure, because she has done so much to influence Mexico, the United States. She got her son out of that prison, so good for her. She's got influence. Good night from Washington, D.C. I'll see you tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, right here.
The O'Reilly Factor's on tonight. Let me explain instead of talking over me, okay?
Days after announcing his presidential campaign, Senator Rand Paul facing accusations that he's mean to women. Is that true? Dana Perino weighs in. Is a police officer ever justified in shooting a fleeing suspect? We'll break down the rules of engagement.
What does the White House say to you in terms of the pushback against you and your efforts for this bill? Well, they don't like the bill.
It's high noon for President Obama's Iran nuke deal, but will his own party join the Republicans to sink it? We'll have a report.
You're all things of the other spin zone back in the games right now.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching us tonight. Let's get right to our top story. Accusations that Rand Paul is mean to women. The Republican senator has been doing a bunch of interviews since announcing his presidential campaign earlier this week. Yesterday, things got testy during an interview with NBC's Savannah Guthrie.
You have had views in the past on foreign policy that are somewhat unorthodox, but you seem to have changed over the years. You once said Iran was not a threat. Now you say it is. You once proposed ending foreign aid to Israel. You now support it, at least for the time being. And you once offered to drastically wanted to cut defense spending, and now you want to increase it 16%. So I just wonder if you've mellowed out.
Why don't we let me explain instead of talking over me, okay? Before we go through a litany of things you say I've changed on, why don't you ask me a question? Have I changed my opinion? That would be sort of a better way to question everything. No.
Is Iran still not a threat?
No. Listen, you've editorialized. Let me answer a question. And earlier this year, there was this exchange on CNBC.
Senator, I'm sure you know that most of the research on this indicates that these actually cost more money over the long term than they save.
Well, that's incorrect. Let's go back again. Your premise of your question is mistaken, okay? The whole purpose of doing this is to bring money home. There's two. Let me finish that. Let me finish that.
I'm sorry.
Calm down a bit here, Kelly. So, is Rand Paul mean to women reporters, or is this just a controversy cooked up by his detractors? Joining me now, my co-host on the 5, Dana Perino, who was a former press secretary to President George W. Bush. Dana, a couple examples. Rand Paul, mean or fun?
I don't think that he's mean specifically to women. I do think that he is self-described as a person with a short temper. And it comes across, especially in interviews, and when you see interviews like the two that we highlighted tonight with Savannah and Kelly, yes, you could say that he looks like he is becoming very impatient with them. That comes across. Whether he thinks he is being rude to them or not, which I don't think that he does think that, it comes across that way. So he has a perception problem. The thing with Kelly Evans that happened a couple months ago, that was a really big deal. You would think that he and his staff would realize that's something that we have to work against. Savannah's questions were not out of bounds. They were absolutely the ones that any communications director would have told the candidate, you can bet the first question is going to be about how you change positions on Iran. How are you going to answer that? And that would be a much better way to spend his time than arguing with the media. That works with some people, but not a broad swath of people.
So, I watched that interview, and I was watching Savannah Guthrie ask him a series, like a list of questions, and as the senator was trying to get in, as an interviewer, when the guest tries to get in, they let him speak.
Gee, oh really? Oh really? That doesn't always happen. Here's the other thing. He says that he's not good at these remote interviews. He admits this on air last night. He says, I don't like it when I'm in a room by myself. I can't see you. So I think what he could have done is said, tell you what, Savannah, I'm going to come to New York. I'd love to sit down with you where we can have an in-depth conversation. Right now, what I'd like to talk about, it's not rocket science. It was just a pivot back to what he should talk about. It's not the media that created the headlines that he's facing today. He created those headlines. I would feel the same way if somebody like Jeb Bush couldn't answer a very obvious question. How are you different from your brothers?